Hey Sagittarius, how are you guys? Hopefully you're doing well. Hopefully you guys had a great weekend. Gonna get a quick reading for y'all, okay? Thank you guys so much for being here as always. Let's see what Spirit has for y'all tonight. Spirit for Sagittarius Collective, please. What's the energy? Man holding a heart. Okay, well this dude just came out in the collective reading. And you know what? Now that I think about it, I felt like I said, let me get back to this, and I actually forgot. So maybe this is where I get back to it. Okay, man holding a heart. Let's see what this is about. Okay, hang on one second. I have patience and indecision coming out, but they both just kind of fell out of my hands, so I don't trust it. Let's go. Let me see. Spirit, what else for the collective, please? The garden and the gates. You may know that somebody wants to give, or maybe you're trying to give somebody your heart too. This could be you, okay? But I feel like somebody is unsure. Somebody feels like this is unsafe. They don't really know. They can't really see what is happening outside this gate, right? It looks pretty, right? The sun is shining. The grass is green and lush. You know, there's flowers everywhere. But is that real? You know, is that real? Am I perceiving this correctly? Somebody doesn't trust it. All right, what else? The sun, though. Okay, well, maybe something is going to be illuminated, because maybe what is being held here does hold. What is being offered here is going to bring some kind of happiness, some kind of joy, some kind of positivity. Oh, hopefully not financial constraints too, but maybe this is for someone who is having financial constraints. Maybe someone's been unable. Okay, so this could be you, okay, or you could be the recipient or the giver here, so just take it as it resonates. These are the starter cards. So maybe somebody here wants to move towards something that they feel will make them happy, you know, that makes them happy, that brings them some level of positivity. They expect some level of success. They're afraid. They're afraid. Now, there could be also financial constraints here. Maybe they're afraid that it's going to put them, whatever this change, if there's some change that's needed, maybe they're afraid it's going to put them there. But also, maybe they're having these, and that is part of the hesitation. I want to jump. Looks like it's all going to work out, these changes, but maybe I'm not seeing things correctly. I definitely feel like we have someone here that is questioning things for some reason. Look at that yin and the yang on the bottom, though. Wow. Now, this may be what someone is not seeing, or maybe they're seeing this. Well, in that case, if they are seeing this, maybe that's just confirmation. Maybe someone feels like, I'm holding a coin as well. Maybe someone feels like they are very attracted to someone. They like someone. They want to be with someone, you know. It is interesting that I talked about the outer view here, because I am seeing a woman holding a coin here. And I don't know why I feel implored to kind of pull this off. And then I see blossom in abundance as well. Angel of love. Okay, well, this all matters. I mean, obviously. Action. Wow. Somebody could be in love with some, and happy. Okay, look, I never pull this many cards, especially not in the energy oracle, but whatever it is, what it is. So we have angel of love, woman with a coin, blossom in abundance, action being taken, and then happy family. It says healer of the ages too. Is this a situation that you've been in, or is this brand new? I have no idea, but someone definitely feels like you are the yin to their yang, or vice versa, okay? And I feel that they are hesitating on making the jump, and maybe both of you, because you're not sure if it's everything that it appears to be. Like, yeah, I feel all these feelings, everything seems great. Wonderful, but is it real? You know, is this reality? That's what I'm getting. But the truth is This man holding a heart is moving towards a woman holding a coin. Maybe this is someone who's done quite well. You could be moving towards somebody that's an earth sign or has her earth heavily aspected in their chart as well. But it could also be someone who's just done well on their own that could be quite independent. You know, this could definitely represent a kind of Queen of Pentacles type energy. Someone who's very nurturing and caring, but also I just feel like someone who's done well on their own. They could be successful. They could have their own business. The blossom in abundance. There's a part of me that is, because of this card right here, feeling like, okay, are you moving here because of this? But I don't think so. We have the angel of love here. I feel like this, that you have help here, pulling a situation, a connection together, maybe attracting two people. And I feel like someone is ready to take some kind of action on this. So if you've been waiting, if you've been with somebody and you've been waiting on maybe them to take it to the next level, it could definitely be something like that. Or if this is brand new, okay, and you're just getting to know someone, or if someone is coming in and just getting to know you, I feel like despite some kind of hesitation at first, and I do feel like somebody could be observing you or will begin observing you in some way because you make them happy. Yeah, the reluctance here is because of that. You do make them happy, but are things as good as you present them to be, or vice versa, right? But I think they are. You got woman holding a coin and blossom in abundance. I think they are. I think you have an angel of love. You're pulling a connection together, maybe inspiring somebody here that has love for another to take action here, to pull a family together or to start a family. Interesting. Okay. Let's see what I get from these archetypes. And I'm seeing here comes the sun. The animal. Okay. The self. Wow. Let's do one more archetype for the collective. The sustainer also came up in the collective. And then I have the healer on the bottom. Okay. I'm just evaluating your cards because I feel like it kind of, like this is a deeper meaning. So maybe whatever this is, it's about a relationship that carries a deeper meaning in some way. It is interesting because when I think of the animal as an archetype, I think of our animalistic kind of nature, right? Also 3D is what I think, something uninvolved in a sense. And is to survive, right? That's our main way of thinking. And I feel like somebody here could have been on a journey back to self in some way, back to some kind of self-realization or awareness or understanding here, maybe two people. Okay. This could have been a person who has been just sustaining in some way. Sustaining is not bad, by the way. I know it sounds too status quo for some people, but we're kind of comfortable sometimes, right? In that uncomfortable space, as you will. It may be uneventful, but it's comfortable, and it's kind of what we know sometimes. The sustainer knows, though, that, you know, everything is important. Like, everything adds to the experience. So it's kind of it's an interesting dynamic that goes on within the psyche, because we do know that, but we can also become a little complacent, okay? In that state. Yes, I'm going through the motions. I'm doing the things that I need to do to keep things up to par. But am I also moving at the same time? Am I chasing my dreams? Am I going after what I want? Could be actually That's interesting. That's a little side note I just got intuitively. You could actually be inspiring someone here in this situation here. Someone could see you doing quite well, see you getting ahead, see your blossoming abundance. This could be someone who's had their eye on you, but they were so busy trying to sustain, trying to maybe even get their finances up to par here before chasing their happiness in some way. Yeah, it all looks good over here, but I don't know. I feel like this is an indicator of I haven't been quite ready. Or how do I step into this world that you're in? This is somebody who holds the torch for another person very clearly here. It could be this healer, okay? And this could also be an indicator to me that something here needs to heal. It needs to come together. It needs to heal. Perhaps two people. Yeah, I feel like two people's interaction in one another's lives brings some sense of healing. Now, if you are a healer, this could definitely be someone that's within maybe a healing group, okay? Maybe they've come to see you as well, especially if you do it professionally. Maybe they find you or your energy very healing, or vice versa. And maybe that is how this initial connection is being formed. Somebody is trying to follow suit in some way. So I don't know who's inspiring who here, to be honest with you, because I feel like, wow, I really feel like this is a deep connection. Wow, that almost overwhelms me. This animal and then the self, I feel like this is someone who has been trying to get out of this kind of 3D mode that they've been stuck in. Trying to become more aware. Maybe they're doing things here to heighten their knowledge, heighten their perhaps concepts of this life that we live, or their awareness of what they're really capable of. I almost feel like I have someone who's known what they're capable of. However, they haven't been able to make it to the next step, maybe because they're busy sustaining, and maybe that's not just for them. Perhaps that's been for others around them. Maybe many people count on someone here, but unfortunately it's not got them ahead. Someone may be coming to you, Sag, I feel, and trying to get, maybe they need you for some knowledge that you can provide as well. Maybe you've been able to accomplish something or reach some heights, or at least get on the right footing here to where someone is watching and eager to maybe speak to you about it. But this is a person holding a heart. So regardless of how they come in, and regardless if they might be taken with you or even inspired by you in some sense, I see this could be someone holding a torch. Or maybe this is the angel showing me, angel of love, right? That this could turn into something more, that this would develop, that you don't see it coming. You don't see that this is coming, that someone is actually coming in that will have feelings or develop feelings here, because the angel of love is what's attracting that. And it could very well be whatever you're doing here, you may have a very healing, okay, nature about you, energy about you in some way. For somebody here, I feel like you're practicing, like you could actually be actively practicing healing or doing healings on other people. Okay, let's keep going. All right, Spirit, what else for Sagittarius, please? Oh, okay. Interesting. We have the Devil coming out in reverse. We have a Knave of Chalices. Okay. We have the Star here in reverse. And then I have an 8 of Wands. Oh. I really feel like you may be inspiring someone, Sag, and they may actually need your guidance or feel like you're some kind of guiding force in their life. This is a person that's been in their head about something. This is a person that's trying to get away from toxicity, okay? This could actually be addictions. It could be a toxic way of life. It could be a toxic mindset as well that they've been kind of stuck in here. Yeah. I feel like this is a person. It's interesting because I do feel like this is a person that was kind of shut down emotionally for a while. Perhaps that's why the healing, maybe you are doing healing work with this person, because this is definitely someone who felt a bit hopeless, I feel like, in their life for a while, even to come out of a particular situation that it looks like they've been in. I feel like this has been some sustained period of time, very clearly. Maybe it's coming out of a job too. If you influence this person at work, or maybe if you are some kind of influencer in some way and they watch you, I feel like they're learning from you in some way. They feel like they could learn from you even more. So there could be some kind of fast action or some kind of communication that is taking place pretty fast. Look, I just said they feel like they're learning from you in some way. Look at all these keys. They could very well feel like you hold the keys. I always say when you're ready, the teacher will appear. You know, maybe they feel like you're their teacher, okay? Or you're the one that they need to learn from, or they feel comfortable, confident, okay, learning from you. Yeah, I feel like this is a person that juggles quite a bit in their own life. This is an interesting depiction here as well, because look at this part. You see two people diving, right? I feel like this is somebody who's made some kind of decision to just dive in, to make the dive, even though, okay, there is some hesitation in terms of that, not knowing what to expect. They make it look good. They make it look easy here. I feel very drawn in some way, shape, or form. I don't know why I'm going to say, I don't know that you guys know what is happening here. That's the angel of love. I feel like some of this is going to be obscured here. Somebody could be walking into your life completely under another basis here, and then you figure out, or you both figure out, okay, as you're working together or what have you, that you're a good fit. All right, what else, Spirit? And maybe I'm feeling like this is totally surprised, because I almost feel like your focus could be somewhere else, and it could definitely be on building something. Maybe it is some kind of, you know, your wealth. Maybe it's about growing within your field, something like that, some kind of blossom in abundance. I don't know that you necessarily know what is happening here. Okay. I think you're gonna know. I think you, yeah. So I'm wondering if this devil energy that they feel like they've been under, I also see the Hierophant here in reverse. So I don't know if this is someone who was in a bad situation, in a bad connection here with the Hierophant. They could be leaving behind some kind of religion to step more into reality, or reality. Spiritual. I'm so sorry. I did not mean that. Oh, wow. Okay. I guess that matters. Okay. But some kind of, what do I say? Christianity or something like that. It's some kind of religion to step into spirituality. That's what I was going to say. Sorry about that. They could be leaving a job or some kind of institution or anything like that in this Hierophant. But remember, this person is leaving kind of this, remember, this 3D kind of survival mode mentality, and assessing more of the self, right? The oneness between, you know, ourselves and source, right? So I really feel this is someone who has been working hard to self-realize, or that is their goal in some way. I feel like this is someone who's been actively working on it, though. So this shows me that I am breaking away from something that kept me feeling bound for a long time until I learned a different way. So I've been sustaining, now I want to grow, right? Seven of Swords energy. I feel like I've been very strategic. This is interesting, because maybe this person does know that they've developed feelings, because I feel almost a deceptiveness, but in this case, not in a bad way. I'm being deceptive because I care about you. I'm being deceptive because you hold my heart in some way. I know that I already have these emotions, okay? I already know that I have these feelings. I want to make some kind of offer here, but it's to somebody who already seems to have it all, someone who does fine on their own, somebody who's quite independent, somebody who's made a nice life for themselves. Interesting, I talked about you having the key, right? Now I see all of these keys here as well. So someone could definitely be moving towards someone who they look up to, who they know has achieved a lot. It looks like on their own, who's doing pretty good. It looks like in their life is very happy. You know, the nine of Pentacles does, of course, mean that someone is actually, you know, sovereign, doing well on their own, has established a bit. But the biggest thing about Nine of Pentacles to me is how much someone feels so good about their life. Like, you know, yes, I've achieved this, but I'm happy. I'm happy with my surroundings, you know. I'm happy. So it's not only the surroundings, it's just I'm happy. I'm happy within my life right now. And I think that's the most important thing to kind of take away from this card. Somebody has found the key, okay, maybe to unlocking the psyche here, to building the life I feel like that they want. But it's not something that just brings material wealth. I feel like it's something that actually brings a sense of happiness and fulfillment within. Somebody wants to make some kind of investment with this person. And you know, I don't know what they want to invest. What is it? It's especially if they're a student, because they're coming in like a king. Okay. So I don't know. I don't know, or at least in king energy, I should say. I guess that could be someone more in their masculine energy here. Maybe they want to invest time. Maybe they want to show you that they are committed. I definitely feel like there's some learning or something. This absolutely is about teaming up in some way, whether it is in a mentor student kind of capacity. I feel like something is going to be transformed here, or something. I'm sorry. Yeah, transformed. I don't know why I said that. That must mean something. Or develop. Okay. So if it starts out as business or anything like that, I feel like it's going to be transformed. I think that this investment, though, although it is a pentacle, is more about time and dedication. And I feel like somebody needs, it's not just your information. It could very well be your wisdom or something that you've learned. If you've listen, if you have built some kind of opportunity for yourself and you've done it, you know what I'm saying, on your own, maybe someone wants to know how to do that too, because remember, they're finally escaping whatever has held them back. So they may have had one set way of doing things, or one set a way or expectations that were around them for a long time, okay, which just kept them sustaining, okay, but it looks like it also could have kept them broke in some way, or not doing as well as they expected. They're trying to learn a different way. That's what I really get from this reading. So it is interesting to me that man with a heart is coming out again, because I do believe that someone will develop, and may have already, okay, if they're watching you or see you or they work with you or something like that, some kind of feelings here, some kind of emotion here. And it's not only that, I feel like there's intrigue here about who you are, how you make your outer atmosphere look, okay? So even if this is not your life, but I believe it is, because I see woman with a coin as well as blossoming abundance here. You're making things look really good out here. We also have the Nine of Pentacles as another indicator here that you're living a pretty darn good life here, a happy life, okay? A life where you're happy with who you are. That's what I feel. You're just happy with who you are, with maybe where you are, and I feel like you're exuding that, all right? So somebody wants to know about that, or someone wants to learn about that, or someone is very enamored, okay, with you, is developing emotions towards that. But isn't it, this is what's so funny to me. Is it funny? I guess it's not funny. I guess this is what intrigues me about this. You have the angel of love. Somebody is either coming in under a false premise, or you both do not know what this is about to turn into. Because I definitely feel the pull is due to, so let me say this in another way. I don't know where this is coming. Well, I know it's coming from intuition, but I'm going to say this. You may have somebody else completely in mind. You may already be saying, oh, this is the person. This is somebody I know, or blah, blah, blah. I guess it could be. That is not what I'm getting in this reading. This could be someone who you don't see coming. This could be, you could have been around another person. They could be having financial constraints. I feel you're not going to see this coming. This is the replacement for that person. That's what I feel. Okay, based on where you're at today, based on how well you've handled yourself, based on your own healing that you have done here. Okay, somebody could be noticing and recognizing, okay, the true you, all right, the real value in you, and wanting to come towards you in some way, shape, or form. And it could be, I don't know if you're their boss, or you're teaching them, or you're doing something here that really stands out. There's something like that that has caused somebody here to maybe catch some emotions, but definitely intrigue here, because something about you is helping them to grow. And I'm going to go a step further. This is yin yang here. Okay, so maybe they are recognizing something in you too as they get closer to self-realization here. Like, oh my God, this is the person I'm supposed to be with, or this person, you know what I'm saying? This is my other half, basically. All right, let's keep going, Spirit. What else? Queen of Wands in reverse. We have the Strength card. So we have Sag energy, Leo energy. Here comes the Tower. We have the Hermit. Ace of Chalice is here in reverse. Okay. Well, maybe this is the Devil energy here. So it's not coming, it looks like, without some kind of fight here, or some kind of, maybe somebody getting out of this Devil energy. Maybe it is a commitment. You know, we have a Hierophant here in reverse. And it could be with somebody who is acting a bit tyrannical here, honestly. And maybe this person is having to be very strong to avoid this, or to get away from this situation. Maybe somebody's also trying to pull strings, it looks like, to get someone back, maybe. If not, though, if they can't have someone, I feel like they're going to try and bring down some kind of tower here. Maybe they have already brought down some kind of tower here. Because somebody here has been, see, somebody's been growing. I'm telling you, Sag, somebody has been going through some kind of growth in their life. This is not you, though. This is the person. Somebody's been in this hermit phase. They haven't been accepted. So if somebody went through a divorce and has been healing as well, I said you both could be healing, or you both could be, something about your interaction could be causing you both to heal. Look at this. She's trying to she's trying to hand him all this basket of plenty, right? And he's like, no, not now. Okay, I'm gaining some perspective over here, right? So I think somebody has been deep in their own healing process. They haven't wanted to entertain anything, no matter how good it may have looked, no matter how fruitful it may have looked, no matter how delicious it may have looked. Okay, they didn't want to entertain anything like that. So somebody here may actually still be attached to your other person, or this person that is trying to grow and come in for you. But this person's not offering them any kind of love, not offering any kind of start. Okay, they could also have a child together. I see baby in this picture. Okay, so they're not offering them anything. They're not offering them that's not their happiness. Okay, that's not the world that they want, apparently, according to this. And okay, wow. I really feel, oh God, I hate to even say this, but I just got it, so I'm going to say it. I really feel like someone feels like they have been settling in another situation. Now that now that they've been through a hard time, and now that possibly even a divorce or a breakup or something like that, it looks like it could very well be a divorce. It could also be around a job, I suppose. It could be leaving something like that. Somebody's, they're not interested. They're not interested in that situation before. I'm telling you, you are the one that are, you're inspiring some kind of change in someone, and it's about the mind. You're challenging somebody to grow, to see things differently, to evolve is what I get. All right, Spirit, what else? Look, I'm trying to these cards are so explicit. It is hysterical. Trying to tell you you're both walking blindly into this situation. You have no idea what it can be. You see a blind man, okay? He's got his stick out in front of him. He's got on glasses, okay? He don't see it either, okay? You're just inspiring them in some way. Yes, they have some kind of feeling, some kind of emotions, but I don't think you know the magnitude of this connection, okay? This is a yin yang connection, okay? Somebody may want to learn from you that feels inspired for you, has some kind of love, or feels like they have some kind of emotions for you. Maybe it's even as a friend, but I'm telling you, you don't see what is coming here. You don't see it. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Four of Wands energy. Seven of Chalices. Seven of Wands. Ooh, this might put you in your head for sure. The Sun. You had the Sun in the beginning. You're getting the Sun again here. See, this is somebody who watches you in some way. Keeps up with you in some way. You know, spies on you in some way, okay? Notice how he's kind of spying and hiding out over here. That's kind of creepy, actually, but I don't think they're going to rob you, so don't worry about it. You guys don't see what's coming up here. It could be leading to some kind of real commitment. Look at this. We have the card of marriage. You know, yin yang, all right? Twin flame card too. If you don't believe in that, don't worry about it. But it could be, you know, a marriage. It could be coming together, some kind of celebration, happy family. We've already seen that before, a happy family here. I think it's going to put you in your head a bit is what I'm getting. And of course, because you didn't know that this was coming, it's literally coming out of nowhere because you're both maybe looking at a common denominator of becoming more self-realized, right? You don't realize how connected your hearts are, or how connected you're going to feel perhaps when you come together. Yeah, I definitely see that someone here feels guarded. Okay, they feel like, oh my God, what am I going to, what am I supposed to do with this? But the truth is, the Sun is coming out, right? There's happiness, there's joy, there's positivity, there's success in this situation. And I think that that's going to be illuminated. It's going to be illuminated, not for one, but for both here. This is a beautiful reading, absolutely beautiful. So it does, of course, naturally, as in all Sagittarius reading, we have a little bit of opposition here is what I'm seeing. But that's the stuff from the past. I don't see that it's being entertained. I see that you have someone walking very fast away from whatever this situation was from their past. It looks like whatever your past is, you've already made that, escaped or moved on from that. And you're doing very well in your life. So you just got to stay in that mindset. And maybe that's part of maybe that's part of this. Maybe that's part of you going, oh, hell no, I'm about to board up this door. I can't let this into my life as well, because you've already been down that road, right? You don't want to go down this with some new person, these exes, right? But I think you're going to see that everything's going to turn out fine. This person is going to be sincere, okay? And I think they're going to bring you a lot of joy in your life. And I think together, also noticing all the gold around this, I think together the sky is kind of the limit in this connection. Wow. You know what? I'm not even going to touch this anymore. What a beautiful reading, Yeah, that's all I have to say. It's just a beautiful reading. Anyway, let me know if it resonates. I'll talk to you guys soon. Have a good night. Bye.